Welcome to my channel Super Rare Coins. Today is best top 2 coins. Please don't skip this video. The 1976 Netherlands 25 cents coin, often referred to as a kwartje in Dutch, meaning quarter, is a small but historically rich piece of Dutch decimal coinage. Although modest in value at the time of circulation, this coin reflects the traditions, monarchy, and economic realities of the Netherlands during the mid-20th century. It belongs to the series of Dutch coins issued under the reign of Queen Juliana, who was a monarch of the Netherlands from 1948 to 1980. The 25-cent denomination was a key part of Dutch everyday commerce, frequently used in daily transactions, vending machines, and public transport, making the 1976 issue one of the most familiar coins for Dutch citizens of the era. On the obverse side, the coin prominently features the portrait of Queen Juliana of the Netherlands, designed in a simple yet dignified style. Unlike some other European coins that use more elaborate royal effigies, Juliana's portrait was presented in a plain profile facing right, symbolizing approachability and humility, qualities for which the Queen was well respected. Around the portrait runs the inscription, Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden, which translates to Juliana, Queen of the Netherlands. This inscription, together with the portrait, emphasizes the coin's connection to Dutch national identity and the monarchy's central symbolic role. The reverse side of the coin is functional in design, reflecting the practical nature of Dutch currency at the time. At the center is a denomination 25C, with the letter C. Standing for cent above the denomination is the crown of the Netherlands, a symbol of royal authority and state sovereignty. Below the denomination appears a year of issue, in this case 1976, making the coin's date clear and prominent. To either side of the year are small mint marks. On the left is a caduceus, a winged staff with serpents, symbol of the Royal Dutch Mint in Utrecht, which was responsible for striking the coin, and on the right is the mint master's privy mark, which changed over time depending on the director of the mint. Together, these small symbols provide official verification of authenticity and mint origin. In terms of physical characteristics, the 1976 Netherlands 25 cents coin was struck in nickel, reflecting the post-World War II move away from silver in Dutch circulation coinage. Earlier in the 20th century, quarters had been struck in silver, but by the mid-century period, base metals were used to make coins more affordable and durable. The coin weighs 3.5 grams, has a diameter of 22 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. Its relatively small size made it convenient for daily use, and nickel composition gave it a bright silver-like appearance that endured well even after years in circulation. The historical context of the 1976 quarter is deeply tied to Dutch society in the 1970s. This was a period of economic adjustment for the Netherlands marked by the global oil crisis of 1973 and subsequent inflation, which affected many Western nations. While the guilder, the national currency of the Netherlands before the euro, remained stable, overall the smaller denominations like the 25 cents coin played a vital role in daily economic life, especially for low-cost items such as newspapers, tram rides, and snacks. Queen Juliana, whose portrait adorned the coin, was highly regarded as a down-to-earth monarch, and her image reinforced a sense of stability and tradition in a time of change. The mintage of the 1976 25 cents coin was high, with millions produced for circulation to meet the needs of the population. As such, the coin is not rare, and most examples survive today in circulated condition. Because of its wide use, coins from this year often display signs of wear, with Juliana's portrait and the crown on the reverse losing sharp detail over time. Nonetheless, uncirculated or mint-state examples are considerably scarcer and more desirable for collectors, particularly those assembling complete-date runs of Dutch coinage. From a collector's perspective, the 1976 Netherlands 25 cents coin has modest value in circulated condition, usually worth only its face value, or slightly more, around 25 cents to 50 cents euro. In collector markets, higher-grade examples in uncirculated condition can fetch between 2 euros and 5 euros, while proof-like or specimen strikes, issued in mint sets, are worth more, often around 10 euros to 15 euros depending on demand and condition. While not rare, the coin is important for anyone building a complete series of Queen Juliana's coinage, as it represents one of the later issues before the Netherlands transitioned to coins under Queen Beatrix in 1980. The symbolism of the coin is straightforward, yet meaningful. The portrait of Queen Juliana reinforces the monarchy's role in uniting the Dutch people, while the crown on the reverse connects the coin to the royal house and national sovereignty. The simple nickel design also reflects the practicality and frugality for which Dutch society is known. The coin, though small, carries layers of history, from the monarchy to mint traditions and everyday economic life in the Netherlands during the 1970s. In conclusion, the 1976 Netherlands 25-cent coin is a modest but historically important piece of Dutch coinage. With its Juliana obverse, crown denomination reverse, durable nickel composition, and strong cultural symbolism, it reflects both the traditions of Dutch monarchy and the practicality of modern coinage. While common in circulation, it remains valued by collectors for its role in the Juliana coinage series, and as a reminder of the Netherlands' pre-Euro currency system. Next, the 1969 Netherlands 25-cent coin, also known in Dutch as a kwartje quarter, is a fascinating piece of mid-20th century Dutch numismatics. It was issued during the reign of Queen Juliana of the Netherlands, who served as monarch from 1948 until her abdication in 1980. The coin is part of the post-World War II decimal guilder system and represents both practicality in everyday commerce and the enduring symbolism of the Dutch monarchy. While small in face value, it played a vital role in daily transactions, being one of the most heavily used coins in circulation throughout the Netherlands during the 1960s. On the obverse side, the coin bears a portrait of Queen Juliana, rendered in a straightforward, unembellished style. The profile faces to the right, with a design that deliberately emphasizes simplicity and dignity rather than ornamentation. This artistic choice reflected Juliana's reputation as a modest, approachable monarch who was deeply respected for her humility and sense of duty. Surrounding the portrait is the inscription Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden, which translates to Juliana, Queen of the Netherlands. The clear lettering encircling the effigy ensured instant recognition, while also underlining the coin's national identity and connection to the Dutch royal house. The reverse side of the 1969 25-cent coin is functional yet symbolic. At its center, the denomination 25C is boldly inscribed, with a C standing for cent. Above the denomination sits the Dutch royal crown, an emblem of state authority, tradition, and the enduring role of the monarchy within the Dutch constitutional system. Beneath the denomination is the year of issue 1969, flanked by two small mint symbols. On the left appears a caduceus, the staff entwined by serpents, which is a mint mark of the Royal Dutch Mint in Utrecht. On the right is the privy mark of the mint master in office at the time, which changed depending on who oversaw production. These small symbols confirm the coin's authenticity and mint origin. In terms of physical specifications, the 1969 Netherlands 25-cent coin was struck in nickel, a durable base metal that had replaced silver in smaller Dutch denominations after the Second World War. Earlier in the 20th century, Dutch kwartjes were struck in silver, but by the mid-century era, nickel was used to make coins more cost-effective and resistant to everyday wear. The coin weighs 3.5 grams, has a diameter of 22 millimeters, and features a reeded edge, which was intended to help prevent counterfeiting and clipping. Its small, lightweight design made it practical for frequent daily use, particularly in vending machines, public transport systems, and small cash purchases. The historical context of this coin is rooted in the 1960s, a decade of social, cultural, and economic change in the Netherlands. The country was experiencing post-war prosperity, technological growth, and increasing international trade as a founding member of the European Economic Community, EC. However, the late 1960s also saw social movements demanding modernization, equality, and shifts in traditional values. Through all of this, coins like the 25-cent piece served as familiar object of continuity, with Juliana's image symbolizing unity and stability amid rapid transformation. For ordinary Dutch citizens, the kwartje was part of daily life used for trams, newspapers, snacks, and countless other small purchases. In terms of mintage and circulation, the 1969 issue was produced in large quantities to meet the needs of the Dutch economy. Millions were struck by the Royal Dutch Mint, making the coin widely available at the time. As such, most surviving examples today are common in circulated condition, showing wear on the portrait and crown after years of handling. However, uncirculated examples remain attractive to collectors, and proof versions, often included in mint sets, carry higher value due to their rarity and special striking quality. From a numismatic value perspective, circulated examples of the 1969 Netherlands 25-cent coin generally hold only modest worth, typically between 25 cents and 0.50 euros, reflecting their availability. In higher grades, particularly uncirculated or near uncirculated condition values, can rise to around 2 euros to 5 euros. Proof coins, or those preserved in official mint sets, are more desirable, often fetching 10 euros to 15 euros or more, depending on quality and demand. While not rare, the 1969 Quartja has historical appeal and is essential for collectors building a complete set of Juliana-era coinage. The symbolism of the coin is layered and meaningful despite its simple design. The portrait Juliana conveys monarchy, continuity, and national pride, while the crown on the reverse reflects royal authority and the Dutch nation's unity. The transition from silver to nickel in this denomination also symbolizes the practical adjustments of a modernizing society. 1. In which coins had to be affordable, mass-produced, and resilient enough to handle heavy use in commerce. In conclusion, the 1969 Netherlands 25 cents coin represents much more than a small monetary unit, with its Juliana obverse, crown and denomination reverse, durable nickel composition, and strong symbolic ties to monarchy and national identity. It stands as a reflection of Dutch society in the late 1960s. Though common in circulation, it remains historically significant as part of the Juliana coinage series, bridging the traditions of earlier silver coins and the practical realities of modern base metal money. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.